Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Winnebago High School. This is the Big Voice Radio, KWTN, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Welcome to tonight's event. We have here, I believe they're calling it the All Native American Tournament. Winnebago is hosting. We have St. Francis Warriors, Walt Hill Blue Jays, Santee Warriors, and the Winnebago Indians in a four-team tournament, boys and girls. We will be covering the girls' action on the main court here. In the small gym will be Santee and Walt Hill. My name is Eugene Agora. I'm joined by Coach Q.
Coach Q is in the house. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
And Coach Chris.
How's it going, everybody?
So, fellas, here we are, back in action. I got to miss the Osmond game, but I got to watch some of the highlights. Winnebago came out and handled business, got the job done, took the dub against Osmond. What are you guys looking for the Lady Indians to move forward with tonight against St. Francis during this tournament?
I was there at the game, and we commentated the game the other night, and it really looked like the Winnebago Lady Indians, they got themselves into a really good groove. They were able to keep a full court press on almost the entire game. I think they might have slacked back just a little bit, maybe about one quarter of the game, but the rest of the time, Coach Harlan was doing her subbing in and stuff like that to keep the legs fresh, and yeah, they came in with a good victory, man. And the game before that, they lost a good one to Norfolk, and I know that the girls were ready to get back on the streak, So I'm looking to see Winnebago's ladies this evening keep that same momentum going, and hopefully, we don't know anything about St. Francis, but usually these res battles, it doesn't matter about who's playing on what team. They're always a good game.
Yes, yep, and I was at the game as well, and we, kind of the thing that stood out was the max effort play on both sides of the ball by the Winnebago girls. Definitely just going all out, full tilt. Intensity was the kind of the calling in that game. Is the girls just never let up. When subs came in, the drop off never occurred. So I'm really looking for the girls to come out and bring that same momentum like Coach Quinn said, but on that defensive side of the ball. Can they force turnovers again? Are they gonna go all out as far as getting on the ground and getting every rebound? I'd really like to see that again, and for the girls to just keep doing what they're doing and just string a couple wins together.
Yeah, and you mentioned that a little bit ago about the subbing that they did as well, and then their effort into it. Coach Harlan doing a great job of kind of subbing in that younger group. Got to watch Cass Bass knock down a couple big threes for them, and seeing Melania coming in, Mills kind of coming in doing her thing as well. That's kind of the big standouts I seen on that second team. But everybody did well. Kennedy as well. Serenity's girl there, Kennedy, and then it really looked to me like they were all comfortable in them spaces. But like you just mentioned, stringing those wins together, that's what it's going to take, though, is play from the bench.
Right.
Because with your starters, you always want to guarantee, okay, well, you can get your average, right? You can go out there and score your 10, score your 15, whatever that looks like. We got a couple girls on our team that could probably hit 30, if they get hot. But in late game situations or in intense games, when your bench steps up and just gives you that extra 5-10 points that you weren't expecting, or just those girls finding their own grooves, that's what helps you win tough ball games.
Right.
And so the girls' record walking into this game is 2-4. And I'm going to ask you guys a quiz question here. I looked it up before we started the game. Out of those 4 losses, from those 4 losses, what would you say over and under is for winning versus losing record? Right? Because these girls lost 4 games. But do you guys know the quality of the teams they played? Are they under 500 teams or over 500 teams?
I would say they're all over 500, huh?
Yeah, because you're looking at Homer, Oakland. They didn't play Pender.
Omaha Nation.
Omaha
girls.
Nation, they're ranked. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I think we mentioned that too during the girls' last game. Was we mentioned during the last game that Omaha Nation is a really, really tough team, and
11-2 their record right now, something like that.
In Winnebago's schedule before Christmas is a really crazy schedule every year. They have all those top teams that they got to play here in Northeast Nebraska. So,
well, Coach Chris, you're hit pick, and in fact, they all are over 500 teams, and the most lost by one of them is like a 4-loss team. So they've played quality teams coming forward, and I think we can all backtrack to that Homer game that we watched in Winnebago. had that game in hand and then let it slip away from them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Starters.
Start lineups here for, right in front of me. For the St. Francis Lady Warriors, number 1, Romero. Angelique Romero, 5'7", freshman. Number 2, Adrian White. Number 3, Jewel Bordeaux, 5'4", sophomore. Number 5, Jocelyn Bordeaux, 5'8", senior. What else we got out there? They took off before I could read them. 22, Mecca Bray, 5'7", junior.
And number 44.
Number 44, Aaron Whitelance, 5'10", sophomore. Starters here for Winnebago. Number 0, Breezy Trelia, 5'2", senior. Number 3, Marley Littlebear, 5'1", sophomore. Number 5, Jolan Joe Blackbird, 5'7", junior. And number 12, Sierra Vargas, the 5'9", senior. And last but not least, number 13, Letty Hewlett, 5'8", freshman. Kind of found herself in the starting lineup in the past few weeks, right?
Yep.
After Christmas here?
Yep. Coach Arnold's one of those coaches too that she's gonna the starting lineup's gonna change all the time, but she takes the ones that work. So she probably earned her spot,
All right, folks, get back into it. Here we are live. Winnebago Lady Indians hosting the St. Francis Lady Warriors in the first round of the All-Native Tournament, post-Winter Classic.
At halftime, we'll talk a little bit about the history of Winnebago's holiday tournaments / post-holiday tournaments, and we'll kind of have a whole conversation about that too at halftime.
It looks like Joe Blackbird up to jump against Bordeaux. Winnebago controls the tip. There's Marley pushing down the free throw line. Goes up to that left side, cannot get it. Rebounded by Joe Blackbird. She doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by number 44, White Lance. Controlled by the Lady Warriors. Pushing down this left side now is number 5, Bordeaux. She's going to dribble it up top, take her time, hand it off to Romero against this 1-3-1 Winnebago defense. Winnebago flying all over. Ball is tipped away by Joe Blackbird, but she's going to be called for a foul as Bordeaux is making a move up top. Your opinion of the 1-3-1 real quick?
I like it because it speeds up the offense and it puts pressure on the guards up top. It does leave you vulnerable in the corners, but I like the intensity and I like the girls in the zone being active.
Good to hear. All right, here we go, folks. Romero gets it over there to that corner. That is number 3 to put one up. Tipped out by White Lance. Saved by number 1, Bordeaux. Romero, she goes up. No goal. And as White Lance got the rebound, she goes up and is fouled. And I believe that's going to be the first on Joe Blackbird. Going to put White Lance at the free throw line here for 2. We got 7:16 left here in the first. Score still 0-0.
Did I miss a foul?
Aaron White Lance. No, it should only be 1. That was the first foul of the game, right?
It says 3 up there.
We might be off on the scoreboard that we're seeing. First free throw for White Lance is good, and they put it on the home side. Second free throw, no good. Tipped away off of Vargas's hands. Going to stay right here in Lady Warrior territory. St. Francis here with an inbound under their own basket. They corrected the scoreboard, 1-0. Number 1, Romero, trying to get it in. White Lance gets it to her, goes up with her left hand, cannot get it to drop. Joe Blackbird gets the rebound. She's going to head down to keep it herself. St. Francis did a good job getting back on defense. Screen from Breezy off to this left side. Gives it to Breezy as she rolled down the free throw line. Takes her time, sets it up, doesn't like it. Back out to that right wing to Joe Blackbird. She's going to let one fire. Cannot get it to go. Ball is hustled down. Jumps out of bounds. St. Francis Lady Warriors basketball. Winnebago trying to find their groove here on offense early in this game. We are at 6:54 to go with 1 minute down. That's the second foul on Jolan Blackbird. Corrections were made up there.
That's what I was thinking. I missed the foul.
Bordeaux now with that ball, dribbling with the right hand across the right side, gets it down there to White Lance. She goes up. Nice, strong move over Vargas. Gets the 2 to drop. St. Francis Lady Warriors in control early here, 3-0. Little Bear dribbling down that left side. Finds Joe Blackbird in the left corner. She's going to bring it all the way back up to the top. Takes it inside of the free throw line. She goes up off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Is fouled by, I believe, number 22, Brave. Going to bring herself to the free throw line for 2.
Kind of just look like the teams are kind of filling each other out right now. Just see what each other got. Looks like both teams right now got pretty quick guards. And
first free throw good.
And both teams are showing that they're maybe a little excited and stuff like that too because of the passing quality.
Sub coming in, Vargas is out, and they bring in Giselle Blackbird. Second free throw incoming from Joe Blackbird. She gets it to drop. The sister duo in the game for the first time. Winnebago now down 2-3. There's 6:25 and ticking left here on the first. Taking their time, trying to create this press. Stolen away by Joe Blackbird. That was number 5, Bordeaux with the turnover. There's Marley. She gets it blocked, but down to Jolan. She cannot get it to drop. Rebounded by Hewlett. Back out to Joe Blackbird. Off the back iron. Bounces around. Does not go. The lid is on the basket for Joe Blackbird this evening. That's about her 4th attempt that she could not find the bottom of the net. There was a jump ball after the missed shot. Long pass out here to White Lance, blocked by Giselle Blackbird. White Lance has got it. Tip coming. Marley Little Bear gets the tip. She's going to go up against Romero by herself. Off under the basket. But as Romero was recovering the ball, steps out of bounds. Going to stay right here in Lady Indians territory.
Good hustle by Little Bear right there. Taking it all the way to the rack. It looked like some contact, but they didn't call it.
5:55 and ticking left here in the first. Inbound over here to Giselle Blackbird. Hands it off to sister Jolan. Taking her time. Finds her sister in the corner. There's Giselle. She's going to drive baseline. Doesn't like it. Back out to Jolan. Top of the key. Lets one fly. Back iron again. Cannot get it to go. Another rebound by White Lance. Here come the Lady Warriors up this left side. Romero. She goes to the free throw line. Nice drop off pass over there to Brave. Off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Rebound by Jolan Blackbird. She's going to push. Driving past all the
nice
Lady
pass.
Warriors. Finds Hewlett off to that left side. Cannot get it to go. Over the glass. Jolan Blackbird goes in for the rebound. Gets called for the foul on the body on a push. That's going to be her 3rd foul now. Early in the first quarter. We're at 5:22. Looks like for Winnebago, Grant comes in for Trelia, as well as Kennedy comes in for Jolan Blackbird.
Yeah, that was a huge call right there with only less than 3 minutes ticking off the first quarter, man. Winnebago, somebody's going to have to step up here for the ladies.
Bordeaux, Jocelyn Bordeaux taking her time, looking it down. They try to throw it down there at 22, Brave, but intercepted by Kennedy. She throws it up to Grant. Grant takes her time. She's in the left wing. Crosses over, drives baseline.
Nice pass.
Skip passes over there. Little Bear goes to the free throw line. Then she steps her foot down, throws the ball up. Looks like she's going to be fouled by White Lance and gets herself to the free throw line. 5:02 left to go here in the first. Winnebago trying to claw their way back into the St. Francis, sitting here on a 3-2 lead. There is the first free throw from Little Bear. She gets that one to go. Another sub in here for Winnebago as Hewlett comes out as they bring in Stover, the freshman.
Yeah, we talked about the bench of Winnebago all season long. That they have a deep bench on the defensive scheme that Coach Harlan has. They could use any 5 girls out there.
Second free throw is good. Stolen by Kennedy on the inbound. Kennedy gets a left-hand layup to go. Winnebago up now 6-3. A quick 6-0 run. Here comes second team. Grant gets a steal on the errant pass. Grant goes up, bodies her way into Romero, gets herself to the free throw line. I've always been a big component of asking my kids to go attack the basket. Yeah. How about yourself, Chris? What are you thinking there? Like, you've seen it tonight from the girls.
Yeah, definitely. That's especially in the start of the game, to have the ball, just go through one time, on an easy layup or get into the foul line, kind of can get somebody going. So definitely.
Nice aggressive play out here for the Lady Indians, finding their way to the free throw line. I believe this is their 8th free throw of the night. Second free throw is good from Grant. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Tara Blackbear for the St. Francis Lady Warriors. Winnebago on a quick 7-0 run when the second team came in.
Oh yeah, so Coach Huge, what do you think about this St. Francis team? Remember we said none of us really knew anything about them, but what do you see right now early in the game?
Seeing Romero kind of being their main ball handler along with Jocelyn Bordeaux. But to me, it looks like they're really trying to get White Lance going underneath. I think they see the size advantage that she has down there, and she's already shown that she can make a drop step move and put it in the basket. And I think that's kind of where their game plan might be going forward here. So Winnebago's going to have to be careful, as White Lance is the one who called Joel Blackbird to pick up that 3rd foul on a rebounding opportunity.
Yeah, so she is pretty active on the rebounds right now, having 3 early in the first quarter, along with she got herself to the line too, so she's working hard.
Inbound to was interrupted by Marley Littlebear. Going to go back out of bounds, going to remain with St. Francis, the Lady Warriors. 4:46 left to go here in the first. 7-3 now. Winnebago up by 4.
Oh, look at this.
Press is broken, stolen away by Grant. Grant's going to take it down that free throw line. She's going to stop and pop. Cannot hit it. Saves her ball, though.
Good hustle.
And end up in Littlebear's hand. Littlebear is going to swing the ball through. Gets her two to go off the glass, off the left side. Winnebago on a 9-0 run right now. 4:28 to go. Ball being tipped around. Stolen away by Giselle Blackbird. She's going to kick it up to Littlebear. Nice fake from Littlebear. Littlebear goes up off the back, off the glass. Gets the 2 to go. 11-0 run here by these Lady Indians to take a commanding lead with 4:20 left to go here in the first. Up again for, I believe, their 9th and 10th free throw of the first quarter. Winnebago showing out. Second team, and what did I mention earlier about when your second team gets rolling, it helps a lot.
It does, sure does.
Yeah, they really brought a spark off the bench right there, that second team.
Off the back iron, cannot go. Ball up to Brave. Brave tries to skip it across over here to White Lance. Adrian White Lance, stolen by Grant. Her second steal this quarter. She's going to drive, tries to go through a girl, cannot get it. Good piece of defense there from Jewel Bordeaux. Taking her time, little fancy dribbling, crosses around. Had a girl wide open, could not get it there. Grant picks her up now at half court. Really being aggressive on that as Adrian White Lance was trying to get the ball moving. Only a freshman out here, but you can see a lot of confidence that the Lady Warriors have in the freshman.
Right. And I believe across the board, they're a pretty young team too as well, just taking a look here too.
Yeah, looks like Grant got shook up a little bit on that play.
Brave comes out of the game, and they bring in number 4, Shelly Larvey. Grant goes out, and who did they bring in for her? It looks like Kioma Cleveland.
Ooh, good.
Stover all over the ball, gets it in her hands, just goes down, and we're going to get a jump ball called. And looks like the jump ball direction is going Winnebago way.
Oh, Winnebago way.
Oh, yeah, you live over there, don't you?
Yeah.
3:30 to go here in the first. 11-3, Winnebago on an 11-0 run. Marley Littlebear drives down and cannot get it to go. She tries to do a little like a floater from the free throw line. Tries to fight for the rebound down there with number 24, White Hat. Foul on Marley Littlebear. Having a great first quarter herself.
Absolutely.
That's going to bring up the 5th foul on Winnebago. And I believe that's going to put White Hat at the free throw line for the bonus. Early bonus here, guys. 3:29 left to go in the first.
Just a little over halfway point here in the first quarter.
Let's see if these Lady Warriors.
Let's see how many free throws they get out of
stop the run
from now until the end. See if that's a factor in the end of the game.
Yeah, 3-0 lead to start the game, and then Winnebago rallies off 11 when the second team comes in. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good there. I'm gonna try it, guys. Wakil Nijan Win White Hat, 5'6", junior, shooting free throws right now. Wakil Najin Win White Hat. You guys can correct me if you can. I'm gonna try it out though. See if I can get her name right. So that's gonna be a timeout from Winnebago on the free throw. Maybe just to settle the girls down. Like I said, it was kind of let them cut loose right now. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing from the offense side.
Yeah. And Coach called it too. I think they might have set up a play after this free throw here. So, and it was a good little timeout right there. Maybe give them a breather, get their second win, get out there, and you know, I don't know if you guys are like that when you guys played balls. You get out there and kind of get your first win, kind of get tired real quick, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get a little break,
settle
get a
down,
little timeout, and then all of a sudden you play the rest of the game smooth.
No.
I don't know. I never got tired, so.
Never came out the game set.
You never got tired because you never got in the game. All right, here we go, guys.
Defense for Winnebago right now, creating offense. That's the story of this first quarter for this second team right now. Second free throw on the way here for White Hat, looking to break Winnebago's streak, and they do. 11-4 now.
That's a nice run.
Winnebago, see if they can recompose themselves and take over. Giselle Blackbird up top as the St. Francis Lady Warriors fall into a 1-3-1 themselves. Stover, no hesitation from the top of the key, off the back iron. There was White Hat almost with a rebound. Recovered by Winnebago, thrown up by Stover beyond the free throw line and gets the 2 to go off the glass. The bank is open on a Friday night. 13-4 now. Winnebago up as they go down low to Lance.
Oh, nice post-up
Cannot
move,
get
though.
it to go. White Lance cannot get it to go. Nice move from her. Here comes Little Bear all the way to the free throw line. Doesn't like it. Throws it out to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to let one fire from the three-point line. Cannot get it to go. There's Little Bear fighting. Gets the rebound out to Stover. On this right side, swing up here to Giselle Blackberg. She's taking her time. She dribbles in. Kicks it out to Marley Little Bear on that right wing. She goes up and is fouled by number 4, Larvey. And she is going to be back at the free throw line. I believe this will be her 5th and 6th free throw of the quarter.
Nice.
And Winnebago is now in the bonus. 5-5 on the fouls right now. First free throw up and good for Little Bear. Looks like Cass Bass is coming into the game for Giselle
Did she make that one?
Blackbird.
Yeah.
She did make that first free throw. Yep. 14-4 now. Winnebago with a 10-point lead. 2:37 to go here in the first. Little Bear off the left side, cannot get it to drop it. She steps between the pass, gets the steal, tries to drop it off to Cleveland, but she cannot get it. Poked away by Little Bear, but she's going to get called for a foul. Quick second foul there from Little Bear in a span of about a minute.
That puts those girls on the free throw line. This is free throw number 3 and 4.
For the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, since the bonus.
Sub in here that I didn't notice for the Lady Warriors, Red Feather comes in, a 6'2 freshman. Comes in and gives White Lance a break. First free throw and no good off the back iron. Little Bear has a seat. Vargas comes back in. Kennedy has a seat as Hewlett comes back in. A couple starters back in after that impressive run from the second team. Second free throw is up off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Here comes Vargas now, dribbling it down, hands it off to Bass. She's going to come to the left side, takes it to center court, hands it off to Vargas. Vargas going to pull up for a 3. No hesitation, the senior. Smooth jumper there, nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 17-4 down, 2:13 to tick. Winnebago up by 13. Here comes Bordeaux on this right side. Winnebago still in their zone.
Ooh, nice pass.
Skip pass
Oh,
across.
good
Bass
steal.
gets the steal, tips it to Vargas. Back into Bass's hands as she dribbles up that left side. Number 24, White Hat, picks her up. They're going to pass it up over here to Stoner. A little errant from freshman to freshman. Kind of shook each other's hands, said, my bad. You know, she knew it was a bad pass. Taking care of business here. 1:56 to go here in the first. 17-14, Winnebago with a 13-point lead.
They're still in that 1-3-1. Playing really good defense right now in that 1-3-1.
White Lance, Adrian White Lance kicks it out over here, number 24, White Hat. She lets it go, almost gets it to go off the glass. Good hustle from the Lady Warriors to offer an offensive rebound. Ends up being a jump ball, and that was number 4, Larvey, the freshman. A lot of hustle there to get that ball back in their possession. They're going to get another possession here under their own basket.
That's the kind of basketball I like to watch, is that hard-nosed basketball, diving for the ball on the floor.
That's Bordeaux now. She gets it. She drives, cannot get it to go. Bass ends up with it, takes her time, smartly composed herself. Now she's got the ball coming up center of the court, 1:28 to go. Hewlett's got it up top, back to Bass. Bass kick it over to Vargas. Vargas with a nice ball fake. Doesn't like it. Bass over here to Stover. Stover takes her time. Nice little shimmy. Goes down the left side. Good defense from St. Francis.
Look.
There's Vargas. Step back for the 3. Cannot get it to drop. Rebound by number 4, Larvey. Here come the Lady Warriors trying to get back and put some points up on this game.
Oh, there's
ball
another steal.
is passed away. Bass with a steal. Here comes Vargas up that right side. Throws it up to Hewlett. Hewlett's going to drive down all the way to the block.
Oh, nice
Spins,
move. Look, fade away.
turns, cannot get it to drop. Good pass out there from number 4, Larvey. Throws it up there to White Hat. She's going to drive against Stover. She goes up and can't get it to go. There is Hewlett fouled before the travel call. And that's going to be, because we are in the bonus, so that's going to send Hewlett to the line now for her first free throws of the game. I believe Winnebago's up to 13 and 14th free throw right now.
It's about somewhere around there. I got to look at these here.
When you guys are stat
that
takers, right?
13?
You always do the circles.
Yeah.
I always do the circles and fill them in so you can still show how many free throw attempts you had. Hewlett, first free throw, no good. Subs coming in now for Winnebago. Looks like Mills Bass is coming in, as well as number 22, Miss Magdalena Cleveland. As looks like Cleveland has a seat, and so does Stover. Hewlett now at the free throw line. Second free throw up and good. 18-14 now. Winnebago pushes the lead to 14. 45 seconds left on the game clock. Winnebago might get another possession here before the end of the quarter. That is Bordeaux looking down low to White Lance. Kicks it out to White Hat. No goal. Rebound by White Lance. She turns, gets it down to Red Feather. Up and off the back iron. Cannot get it to drop. Ball is tipped around. Going to end up in Winnebago's possession. 27 seconds to go here. There will be no shot clock towards the end of the quarter.
It looked like St. Francis had really good ball movement on that one. Just didn't get the shot that they wanted.
It looked like Red Feather was right there.
Yeah.
You know, just missing a bunny. You guys had those kind of games, haven't you?
Never.
Can't
Never.
relate.
Sorry, I can't relate.
Here comes Vargas down that right side. Almost was trying to drive the baseline, but tipped out of bounds by the Lady Warriors. Going to stay right here in Winnebago territory. 13.5 to go. Inbound coming to Bass. Back out to Vargas. She's going to let it fly. Didn't really fully get her feet set on that one. Lady Warriors with an opportunity now to make something happen. 5 seconds to go. They're going to hand it off to White Lance. She throws it up to number 3, Bordeaux. Bordeaux shoots it. And I believe that's going to be Bass with a push. And that's going to put Bordeaux at the free throw line to add into this 4 points they have here in the first quarter. Winnebago playing great defense right now.
Yep.
Stealing possessions away with their press and also the offensive rebounding.
Yeah, and I think for the Winnebago girls, the biggest thing that is noticeable from their
Free throw no
previous
good
game
from Bordeaux.
was that they're just not converting the turnovers into points as efficiently as they were against Osmond.
Great observation there. I think that's when I watch it, I feel like Winnebago could have had 100, right? Second free throw, no good. Rebound down. They might credit that one to Bass on that one. And that's it. Going to be it, folks. That's going to be the end of our first quarter. Winnebago with the lead right now, 18-4. Fast-paced action from both sides. Like we just got done talking about a little bit, Winnebago's defense turning into offense. If you're a coach for St. Francis, Coach Chris, what are you talking about to try to get your offense going against this Winnebago defense?
Well, they're making good passes and they're getting good looks. I mean, I would just reiterate the little things like using the backboard, keeping the ball high, making strong passes. I mean, those are things that are preventing you from those opportunities. So it just goes back to the basic fundamentals of basketball and just playing like, you know, we're down right now, you know, and things aren't going our way, but you know, you got to stay positive. You know, when you're down and you got to chip away. You know, there's no chance for them to hit a 10-pointer or anything like that to get back in this game. You know, 2s and 3s and the free throw line. And for the Winnebago girls, they're getting the stops, they're getting the turnovers, but they're just not putting the ball in the hole. So I think for both sides, definitely going to the fundamentals. Strong passes, using the backboard, just the simple things.
And right before the buzzer went off, we just talked about, I just talked about like the good ball movement that they had. So they had some success in that ball movement. They should go back to maybe something that's working and try that same thing again and see if it works out for them on another try.
Yeah, and Winnebago girls doing a good job, you know, without their main two players, you know, Jolan and Marley. Now they're here back in the game. So.
No, Jolan Blackbird trying to be careful there with 3 fouls. As she gets it, goes right up off the glass, cannot get it to go. There's Red Feather. Nice rebound from her. Here comes Bordeaux pushing against a few Lady Indians. Trelia was trailing her, almost got the steal, but Bordeaux's going to get that 2 to go. Quick score here early for the Lady Warriors. Here comes Little Bear now. Looks down low to Hewlett. Hewlett goes up. Bounce pass to Vargas. Vargas goes up. Red Feather denied that. Right into her face. Then Red Feather ends up with the steal. Stolen by Vargas. Vargas cannot get it to go. Trelia gets the rebound, takes her time, kicks it out. Vargas fires one and cannot get it to go. As number 1, Romero, got the rebound, kicked it up. But it might have been a good foul. That was going to be a layup for Larvie. Got the kick out there.
Well, if it's on number 3 for White, then that's probably not a good foul. Oh, number 3.
Third foul now
so
for
Marley's
Little Bear.
got 3 here.
So your 2 main ball handlers for Winnebago, both with 3 fouls now here early. We got 7:15 left here in the second. Early in the second quarter, nice piece of dribbling there from White Lance. Looks down low to Red Feather, stolen away from Joe Blackbird. Here comes Joe pushing on that right side. Everybody in front of her. Feels like she's going to take it herself. Slits 2 defenders, gets a 2 to go. You love the aggressive play from her when she gets rolling.
Yes.
Winnebago up right now, 20-6, pushing that lead back up to 14. 650 and ticket. Looks like they're trying to throw it far and underneath the basket. Shot almost saved by White Lance, but taken away by Vargas. Here comes Little Bear. She's going to push down that left side. She's going to go up, and they're going to call a foul on Romero as Little Bear made her move to the basket on the run out.
That's aggressive on that last play right there from one end to the other end here.
Yeah, when she gets on that left side, I mean, she's going all the way in. You know, she's going to look to draw some contact or, you know, get a layup at the rim.
First free throw good for Little Bear. What do we got her up to? I believe that might be, what, 7 and 8? 8th free throw this evening?
That's her 7th free throw right there. She's 2 of 7 right now.
Next free throw up and good. 2 more points there for Winnebago thanks to Little Bear on the run out. 22-6 now. Winnebago up by 18. Almost stolen there from Winnebago. There's Little Bear with the steal. Throws up to Hewlett. Hewlett, look, she's going to hand it off to Vargas. Vargas goes up off the back iron. Can't get it to go. Every Winnebago Lady Indians down there trying to rebound. Jolan cannot get it to go, and Vargas is going to get called for a push underneath on the backside rebound. It's going to be a foul on Vargas. Might be her first of the game here. Romero was in a good position for that rebound. Vargas gets called for the foul. Romero gets pulled out of the game. They're going to bring in Jocelyn Bordeaux, the 5'8" senior. Everybody's moving on. Another sub comes in. That's number 44, White Lance. So now they bring in White Lance and Red Feather at the same time. First time we've seen that this evening. 6:19.
I'll be looking to try to post one of those ladies up right there.
As they try to throw it down to Red Feather. Red Feather doesn't actually ready for it.
Hey, she should have dribbled over to the left-hand side right there to have a direct pass right down there in the post.
Inbound to Little Bear, taking her time, pushing down middle of the court. Number 5 on her, Bordeaux. Little shimmy shake. She goes up, and as she goes up, she's fouled. Shot was blocked by Red Feather, but before that was a foul. That's going to be on number 2, White Lance, Adrian White Lance. Or is it Adrienne? So here we go. Little Bear impressing me this evening, finding herself to the free throw line right now.
This is her 9th and 10th, and she'll
free throw up and good.
And doing a great job of just being aggressive and just, you know, if nobody's going to step up to stand in front of her, then I'm just going to go, you know, as far as I can go and try to get a layup.
Second free throw up and good. Last 4 points coming on free throws from Marley Little Bear here early in the second. We are at 6 minutes to go here now. 24-6. Winnebago improves the lead. Nice pass over there to number 44.
44.
White Lance, Aaron White Lance. Missed the first one, got the second one to drop. 8 points now for the Lady Warriors.
Bang.
Little Bear could not get it to go. Vargas gets it. She's falling away. She throws it up. Rebound by Trelia. Kicks it out to Little Bear. Throws it up here to Joe Blackbird. She's going to put her foot down. Doesn't like it. Resets. Kicks it over to Vargas in this right corner. She lets one fly off the back iron. Good job chasing her own rebound. Good offensive rebound there from Vargas. There's Joe Blackbird. She'll put her foot down. Cannot get it to go on the shot. That was a big rebound there from number 44, White Lance, continuing her rebound streak here tonight.
Yeah, White Lance cleaning up the rebounds pretty good.
Bordeaux hands it off over there to White Lance. They're going to get it down to Red Feather. Turns and goes up. Cannot get it. Red Feather gets her own rebound. Gets it to go for 2. 10-24 now. The Lady Warriors cut it to 14. We got 5 minutes to go here in the second, guys. Just like you mentioned, Coach Chris, chipping away. Joe Blackbird with the ball up top now against this little 1-3-1 defense of the Lady Warriors. Possibly, 1-3-1, we'll call it that. Taking their time, nice handoff to Trelia. Trelia right in the middle of everybody, kicks it out to Little Bear. She puts her foot in the ground. Nice little popping top jumper. Cannot get it to go. Battle underneath for the rebound. Number 5, Bordeaux got a hold of it. Little Bear got her arms tangled up with her, gets called for the foul. That's going to be her 4th foul now. And we're not even halfway through the second. Vargas has a seat. Little Bear has a seat as they bring in Big Bear. And I believe Giselle, our Grant, comes in for her. Big foul there for Winnebago.
Yeah, and some of these fouls, you know, the girls are just, you know, trying to go and attack the basketball. No matter if they see it, you know, they're going for it. And there's good to that, but there is bad too. And if you happen to swipe down and you make contact and even if it looks like it, more than likely they're gonna call it. So, you know, one thing I always try to preach is, you know, if you're gonna swipe up, or just use your feet, just move your feet a little bit more. But all in all, you know, Winnebago girls, they're used to subbing in and out. So really, I mean, I don't think they have to change anything too much. It's just next man up.
No, and I think the foul trouble that's going on with Little Bear and then Blackbird, I don't think they're really going to bother them right now. They just got to keep on doing the subs that they were doing before.
Winnebago still sitting in the press. They're going to pass the ball up there, thrown away. Winnebago's going to get the ball under their own basket now. Errant pass once again. Oh, it was tipped, so Winnebago's getting a side out over there at the half court. Once again, defense turning into offensive opportunities here for the Lady Indians. We're at 4:35 and ticking. Winnebago up by 14. There's Giselle Blackbird. Takes her time, kind of bullies her way to her spot. Ends up with her offensive rebound. Doesn't like it. Kicks it out to Grant. Grant's going to go. Doesn't like it. Turns around, kicks it out to Joe. Joe Blackbird sets her feet. Cannot get it to drop. There's another rebound from Giselle Blackbird. Took it away from her. Finds her sister Joe right in the middle of the court. She goes up, and she's going to get called for a called on the shot for the foul on number 5, Jocelyn Bordeaux. 4:14 to go here in Winnebago. Heavy dose of the free throw line against these Lady Warriors.
It seems like almost every shot that the ladies are taking underneath the basket that they are getting fouled under as well. So
first free throw good from Joe Blackbird. Coach Harlan coaching up her guards back here. Grant and Trelia listening in. Second free throw is good. Here comes Winnebago initiating their press. Inbound to number 5, Bordeaux pushing on that right side. Travelers coming.
No touch.
Ball's on the ground. Trying to throw it away. Cannot get it. Ends up with Trelia's hands. Throw it up there to Giselle Blackbird. She throws it up. Cannot get it to drop. Bordeaux with the rebound. Tries to throw a long pass. Stolen by Joe Blackbird on the errant pass. On this left side. Taking her time. Crossover. Spins back. Doesn't like it. Here comes Big Bear from the free throw line. She likes that spot. Cannot get it to go. Ends up in White Lance's hands for another rebound. Run out here from the Lady Warriors. Nice pass underneath. Tipped away by Giselle Blackbird as they try to find Adrian Whitelance underneath. Out of bounds. Lady Warriors have the ball now. Down by 16 with 3:41 to go. Nice inbound pass to Whitelance. Gets it to drop. Nice inbounds play from the Lady Warriors. 26-12 now, hovering right around this 14 mark. Down by 14 still. Just trying to claw their way back. Possibly a goal would be to get it under 10 by halftime.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be a positive for them.
Grant doesn't like it. Kicks it out to Joe Long. Blackbird for a big 3 in the corner. 29-12 now. Winnebago commanding lead. Ball thrown away. Ends up in Joe Blackbird's hands. Here she comes. She's got her sister over there. Let's see if she finds her. Takes it herself. Off the glass. Gets it to go. 5 quick ones here from Blackbird. Here comes Winnebago with that press. Grant throws it right to her. Grant gets it. She goes up off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Second attempt is good to go. Looks like the Lady Warriors are having some difficulties right now at the guard position. 33-12. They try to dribble through this press of Winnebago. Here's number 4 now. Larby taking her time. She's trapped. She throws it on top to Adrian Whitelance. She kicks it around. There is Bordeaux. Stop. Pop. Big Bear was there. Possibly got a tip of it. Tipped it. Blocked by her. There's Giselle Blackbird down. Throws it up to Grant. Second team for Winnebago being active. There's Big Bear. She gets it underneath over. Aaron Whitelance cannot get it to go. Rebound from Larby. Here come the Lady Warriors. There's Bordeaux. Takes her time. Doesn't like it. Stolen by Trelia. Winnebago active hands this evening on defense.
Winnebago, each one of the guards are definitely playing the passing lane really good.
Giselle Blackbird shot the ball, missed it. Big Bear with the hustle play to step in front of the leading rebounder for the Lady Warriors, Whitelance. Goes up, gets fouled, and now she finds herself at the free throw line. And right now, the body language of the Lady Warriors, you can see Winnebago's pace is getting to them.
Yeah, they look a little fatigued here, but I mean, all in all, you know, the key to breaking a press is you got to be a little patient, and you got to make sure you're getting to the open spots on the floor. And I think that St. Francis could do a little bit better job of coming to the ball, especially when there's trouble.
First free throw good to go for Big Bear. Host of subs here now for the Lady Warriors. Number 20, Rodriguez. Number 22, Brave. And I believe number 24, White Hat into the game now. Big Bear, second free throw off the front iron, no go. Hustled down by Whitelance. Foul by Giselle Blackbird. That was another question I had for you earlier in the game when Joe and Marley were kind of catching up on fouls as we got a timeout here from the Lady Warriors. Oh no, it's inbound from over there. Sorry. That far away from the basket and fouls, right? Like you want to be aggressive when you're pressing everything, but you don't need fouls 80 feet away from the basket.
Right.
153 and ticking. Winnebago up by 22 right now, taking a commanding lead. Kennedy is in the game, looking down low. Nice save there from White Hat. Nowhere to go. Going to end up in Bass's hands, and Bass is going to be fouled on that play by White Hat on that attempted rebound. And that's going to put Winnebago into the bonus with 1:40 to go left here in the second. Bass is going to get her first free throws of the night this evening. Bass taking her time. The whole gym got the Snapchat filters out, trying to get Bass rolling. I always know how Cass Bass does, man. Coach Choka Buff over there has always got the highlights.
Yep.
First free throw, no good. Second free throw attempt up and rattles home. Lead pushes up to 23 now for Winnebago. 1:38 to go. Here comes Grant on her hit as White Lance was bringing it up the court on the left side. Grant going to get called for the foul, but that's going to be 5 fouls now, I believe. It's going to put the Lady Warriors in the bonus. White Lance, the 5'7" freshman for these Lady Warriors, getting going.
Yep.
Got
I know.
a cue up for your cue.
I'm sitting here trying to observe out into the crowd too. It looks like we're having a 2-liter pop shot. Must be a fundraiser at the halftime, and Miss Waz over there, so it probably is the academy going to be doing a fundraiser at halftime.
First free throw good for White Lance. You think if I made one from up here, they'd hook us up?
Yeah, I made one last year.
I don't remember that one.
You got to come to these games.
Second free throw is good. Cleveland in the game now for the Lady Indians. Here comes Grant down this right side, taking her time. Nice little behind the back dribble there. Kennedy looking around, waits for her screen. Slow, patient, sets it up. That's
nice setup.
Kennedy looks over there to Bass. Bass lets one fly. Gets it to go. Her second three of the game. 28-24. Winnebago up by 24. Buck 10 left here. Throwing it down low. Stolen by Giselle Blackbird. Looking up. Finds Kennedy. Good job from the Lady Warriors to get back. Nice pass over there from Grant. Little underhand. Cannot get it to go. Good hustle play there from Blackbird. She catches the rebound at the free throw line. Turns around. Cannot get it to drop. Rebound falls to the Lady Warriors. Here they come now, looking to add to this point total. Try to cut it into this lead.
Oh, nice
looking
pass.
underneath number 20. Great pass to Rodriguez from White Lance, adding 2 to the score here. 38-16 now. Winnebago up by 16. 35 seconds to go. There's a difference in the shot clock. 26 on the shot clock, 30 on the score on the clock. Grant lets one fly, cannot get it to go, and that is Red Feather with the rebound. Passes it out. Here come the Lady Warriors. That's number 20. Rodriguez has got it, takes her time, doesn't like it. Double team by the Lady Indians, and we're going to get a jump ball call as Giselle all over on that one. Looks like the arrow is pointing in Lady Warriors' direction.
And that means that at the second half, Winnebago will have the ball unless there's a jump ball called again here in this last 15 seconds here.
Inbound good here to the Lady Warriors. That's number 2, White Lance. She's going to drive all the way down, throws it up, and did not find the backboard. Ball falls out of bounds.
I think she was anticipating some contact on that layup right there. It didn't happen.
Here we go, 10 seconds to go. Cass Bass dribbling down middle of the court now. Taking her time, throws over to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Bass. Bass wants it in her hand. She lets it fly off the glass, almost gets it to go. And that's going to be Brave with the rebound there. So at the end of the first half, folks, Winnebago with a commanding 16-point lead, 38-16 over the St. Francis Lady Warriors. I do believe we need to get a sponsorship shout out. If you could let Kev know over there, we missed it at the quarter break. I want to let Q handle the sponsorship shout out. This is KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Appreciate all of you tuning in as far as the stream goes. And go ahead, Q.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, TB Customs, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare Systems. Ho Chunk Farms, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Sweetwater Cafe, Ho Chunk Capital, and the Pony Express. Peanut Geeky We know.
Yeah, appreciate all of you sponsoring the stream, being able to get this out there to the membership, to those in our listening area, any of those listening on the radio. Thank you for tuning in. You're listening to live action here in Winnebago, Nebraska High School basketball. We have the girls game first, and then the girls, and then the boys.
We're going to give a shout out to the broadcast team tonight. Myself, I'm DJ Coach Q is in the house. I got Coach Chris Lapointe with us tonight on the commentary, also with Coach Eugene Decora. And we got Mr. Kevin Ebert on the ones and twos right here with production crew. And then we have Jordana Bass, Cinia Harlan, and Jeremy Miller Jr. all on the cameras out there, giving you guys the best views that we can all night long. Say thank you to the crew for bringing it to your living room or your cars or your phones.
Or your tablet.
Or your tablets. Or your flip phones. Your old school flip phones, bro. Hey, I got a little something right here. I've been keeping a couple stats, and score is 38-16. I'm looking at one of the big things that you guys were talking about during that whole first half was the free throw game. So free throws are huge right now with St. Francis only going to the line 8 times compared to Winnebago's. Oh my gosh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 trips to the line right now.
Wow.
And Winnebago, they knocked a lot of those free throws down too. You could tell that they've been working on their free throw game. And then in the rebounding game, it's kind of even. Number 44 and number 50 got 10 of those first half rebounds for St. Francis. And then Winnebago's rebounding game is pretty even. We got both the Blackbeard girls are up there about 5 apiece. Vargas has 3. Cassidy Bass has 3, and a couple other have 2. So, they've been all crashing the boards for both teams. And I think one of the things that it might be, besides the free throws, is maybe the turnovers. And the turnover game right now is being led by St. Francis. So, anyway, that's my little sum it up for the halftime report on those statistics right there for both teams.
Yeah, I just go back to saying it. Super impressed with the Lady Indians. The Lady Indians have been aggressive on defense. The press is working for them. But similar to what Coach Chris just got done saying is for the Lady Warriors, be more patient with their offense when they have the ball, right?
Yeah.
It feels like they're trying to be a little aggressive, trying to play fast plays, trying to get res ball going. But in the instance in what we're seeing right now, it's not working out real well for them.
Right. And kind of like I said, during the action was, sometimes you just got to tighten up those fundamentals a little bit as far as throwing strong passes. And I know when you get fatigued, it's a little harder to do the simple things. And I anticipate that both sides, just to kind of tighten those things up. Winnebago girls would definitely probably have a much larger lead if they were to just use the backboard, and the St. Francis girls would have more points if they just were to use the backboard. And both sides have their fair share of turnovers, and kind of not playing to their capabilities. But definitely Winnebago girls' defense is kind of what's got them the lead right now. And they haven't really, like I said, been too efficient as far as taking those turnovers and converting points. But all in all, when foul trouble occurred with Jolan and Marley, the other girls came in and did a good job of stepping up. So kudos to Coach Cal for just having complete faith in all of her girls.
Yeah, it looks like the crowd is getting excited out there. There's still probably about 12.5 2-liter bottles out there. So those guys are probably making some money tonight.
Yeah, I got called out by our tribal council treasurer. She said 38-16 is a 22-point lead, not 16.
Yeah.
Thank you. My bad. My bad.
Hey, he got elected because of his looks.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, my man.
Yeah. No, it's been good though. Like I said, the girls have been playing really well right now. St. Francis, like I said, we're looking at, right. We're playing really well right now. Like I said, looking at St. Francis' roster, I mean, really, I feel like if you can get Red Feather and number 44, White Lads, if you can get them going down low, I mean, you got a chance to kind of slow the game down, take your time, get your offense, go get your bucket that you want, and no rush. I mean, you mentioned it a couple times now.
There were some times in the first half where the exact thing you're saying looked like it was going to work. The entry passes from the guards, they looked like they were on point, but you just have to try to put the whole possession together, but without trying to force up a shot. I think I think those girls might be forcing up a couple shots, but like you guys said, just get a good ball movement. Reverse the ball around a couple of times and see if you can try to get something working down low.
Right.
I think that's good.
And towards the end of the second half there, Winnebago girls did a good job of in half court moving the ball. And I think I would like to see them do that a little bit more. I mean, especially if they get a turnover and, the numbers just aren't there, just get it out and just run that offense. When Cassidy got that corner three over there, that was beautiful ball movement there.
That's Chris's little guys, 2 for 2 on the pop shot.
Yeah.
You guys, sugared up all weekend now.
Yeah, you guys have a bunch of sodas at the house.
Looks like we got a fan favorite right now trying to get a bucket here. The whole crowd's cheering for him. Almost gets it to go. Even the girls team came in cheering for him.
I think he's a YouTuber.
Well, appreciate all of you tuning in. KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of Winnebago Traverse, Nebraska. Look like it's all good vibes out here, folks. You would think the girls would be down.
Uh-oh, he's got another $1.
Kind of having some kind of feelings towards it.
Get him, Kev.
All right, here we go.
Here it is.
Another shot attempt. He's dribbling. He's
$20 for a soda.
Throwing his hand. Everybody's got their hands up, giving him the vibes. Shot is up. Cannot get it to go. You can hear this crowd getting fired up for him. I don't know who's got $1 for him.
Try and invest
in a pop. Keep him hydrated on the way home.
I need to get a hold of Braylon.
So a little bit about the tournament here, guys. I don't know if you guys want to go into that at all. I'm hoping I can probably reach out and try to get an update of the gym next door. Try to get a score for that. But thoughts into the championship game. Obviously going to be the winner of this and the winner from the practice gym this evening tomorrow morning at 11, I believe.
Yep.
If you guys are around, want to tune back in, we'll be back at 11 for that championship game. And then following this game is going to be varsity boys action where Winnebago's hosting St. Francis. And same deal over there for the guys. It's going to be Santee versus Walt Hill. That should be a great game as well.
Yeah, I wish we could have live stream in both gyms because it's going to be some good action all weekend long.
Yep, looking forward to it. A little bit different, though. I mean, you brought up, you were going to talk a little bit about Winnebago's winter holiday tournaments that they're normally in, and this year getting back into the all-native tourney for the winter break here.
Yeah, I think Coach Chris said when they were in high school, he can remember that we had an all-in tournament similar to this one. And what teams did you say that was in there?
I think it was Walt Hill, Macy, Santee, and Winnebago.
And so they ran that. I think it was a post-holiday tournament. And then when we were back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, we were in a holiday tournament over at Wayne State. And Winnebago, they were recently in that holiday tournament at Wayne State for a few years. I don't know how many, maybe 3-4 years. But before that, they was going to the Elkhorn Shootout, and that was or the Battle of the Elkhorn down in Wisner, Nebraska, and that was always a good 8-team tournament with some pretty solid competition. Winnebago taking a few of those home, those trophies home for the holiday tournament, and then I'm just trying to think of anywhere other. I think DJ Guaranteed. He said that when he was in high school, they had a post tournament up in the Dakotas up there in South Dakota. They went to Crazy Horse in Wanblee.
Okay.
And they went to some of those schools up there, they went up there and competed for their post-holiday tournament. So, Winnebago's been, going here and there and wherever. And then this year, and I think for the next couple of years, they're going to be hosting this one. And it sounds like the AD and the coaches are trying to gain more teams. They want to get it up to an 8-team bracket with teams from all over the Midwest. So hopefully that's going to be something that's going to happen.
Winnebago's got the facilities for it.
Yeah, they do.
I know they want to show off the gym, and we want to invite people to come into Winnebago and be part of this with us. And like I said, I know it's really all about the PowerPoints and, you know, those things if you're really trying to be super competitive in your region. But in that same breath, I think it's important that we have these intertribal relationships, you know, with our teams getting to see each other and get to know each other and play against each other, because then what we always talk about is our bragging rights, right? When you guys got old guys hanging out like cute.
Yeah, like you guys. Yeah. All right, here we go. Second half action.
Winnebago started the ball off here. 22-point lead. Turnover by Winnebago. 7:51 already. Not the way you want to come out and start the half for Winnebago. Looking to hold on to this lead here. And here comes number 2, White Lance, pushing it down the middle. Breaks the press. They throw it up here to Romero. She drives in on that left side. Cannot get it to go. Ball is battled around. White Lance was able to get a hand on it. Tipped it out. Nice floater there from Romero. Cannot get it to drop. Little Bear with the rebound. Watch that one, folks. She's got 4 fouls. Jolan Blackbird's got 3. 7:20 and thinking there's Little Bear. She goes up off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Brave with the rebound. Here come the Lady Warriors. Number 3 dribbling around. Takes her time. Throws it up there to Romero. That is Vargas on her. Takes her time. They get it down low. Number 44, White Lance, gets the 2 to go. Patient with the ball. Got to their spot and got the bucket they wanted.
Taking care of the ball there, too. Good job.
20-point lead now for Winnebago. 38-18. Little Bear lets one fly. Cannot get it to go. That is White Lance with another rebound. They're going to try to pass it up there to number 22, Brave, underneath. It goes out to Bordeaux. Ends up in White Lance's hands. Ball's tipped around on the opposite side. There is Jolan Blackbird. Got one girl for the Lady Warriors tying her shoe back there. Jolan taking her time. She's going to dribble, trying to split through 3 girls. She goes up. That is going to be number 1, Romero, with a foul. And Jolan Blackbird is going to find herself at the free throw line.
Looks like it's number 5.
Jocelyn Bordeaux with the foul. 6:30 to go here in the third. Jolan Blackbird cannot get the first free throw to go. Winnebago still holding on to 20-point lead early here. Early in the third. Second free throw, good to go. Ball being inbounded. Winnebago still in their press. Here comes Romero pushing it down the middle. Tries to throw it up there to White Lance. Thrown away. Going to end up in Jolan Blackbird's hand. She's going to get the steal. They're going to try to kick it out to Vargas. Stolen away by Romero. Romero's going to throw it up to Bordeaux. Bordeaux with an easy layup on the right side. Lead is down to 19 now. 6 minutes to go. Little fire in here with these Lady Warriors coming out in almost a 2-1-2 defense. Joe Blackbird taking her time. They're trying to skip past it there from Little Bear. Stolen away. Little underhand pass there to Bordeaux. Bordeaux kicking it up to Brave. Down on his left side. She's trying to drive on Hewlett on her. Pushes through her. She goes up. Cannot get it to go. So Jolan Blackbird on the backside rebound gets it. Here she comes down this right side. Wants to drive. Doesn't like it. Tries to split. Throws it up. Cannot get it to drop. That was Bordeaux. Quick rebound and a run out and got awarded for it and caught a foul. Did not see who the foul was on. Looks like Vargas. Okay, that was on number 0, Australia. So it looks like we have Vargas having a seat, Joe Blackbird and Hewlett. And they're going to bring in Kennedy, Grant, and Giselle Blackbird. 5:35 ticking here in the third. Here come the Lady Warriors. Pushing the ball up the court, breaking that press easily. Looking down low to White Lance. Nowhere to go, and there's Grant flying in for the steal. She's going to bring it all the way up herself. Throws it to Kennedy, chipped away, but Kennedy recovers it. Still taking her time. She throws it up, cannot get it. Grant, the smallest one on the court right now, gets the offensive rebound, goes up against the bigger defender, gets the 2 to go. 41-20 now. Winnebago, 21-point lead. Ball was tipped by Kennedy, ended up in the hands of Brave. She pushed down that left side. The trap was coming, taking their time. Bordeaux looking around, tries to drive against Little Bear. They're going to throw it down low to number 1. Romero cannot get it to go. Offensive rebound. She can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. White Lance can't get it to go. Blocked from Winnebago. Ends up in Little Bear's hands. Here she comes now, pushing it down the middle. 4:40 and ticking. Going to kick it over there to Giselle. Blackbird up off the front iron, cannot get it to go, and there is White Lance with another rebound
White
for
Lance's-
these Lady Warriors.
White Lance's 10th rebound of the game.
On the outlet pass, tipped away off the Lady Warriors, going to stay right here in Lady Indian territory. 4:30 and ticking. Winnebago with a 21-point lead, 41-20 right now. There's Little Bear taking her time, throws it down to Giselle, to Kennedy. She doesn't like it. Nice cut there from Trelia. Trelia went up, but tipped away by Bordeaux. Out of bounds, going to stay right here in Winnebago territory.
It looks like White Lance is flirting around with a double-double. She got 7 points and 10 rebounds.
Inbound pass coming, throws it to Kennedy, top of the key. Over to Giselle Blackbird. Nice
Oh.
little crossover. Steps inside the three-point line, gets it up, ends up with an offensive rebound off the glass. Rolls in and out. Grant almost come down with the rebound. Ends up in Romero's hands, but there's Little Bear now with the steal. Then she throws it away to White Lance. White Lance kicks it up to Brave. Brave up on the left side. Gets it to go. This lead is cut into now, folks. 41-22 right now. 5:30, 3:50 and ticking now. Grant
nice
back out
pass.
to Kennedy. In, out, action for Winnebago. To success. Kennedy gets a three to drop. 22-point lead now for Winnebago. 44-22. 3:38 and ticking here. Winnebago did a great job. This is that second team that made that big run earlier in the game, folks. Back out here, looking to cause some havoc. And as Kennedy picked up the ball handler, number 3, Bordeaux, came in, is going to get called for an offensive foul on the screen.
I think she set a good screen, but it was just a little bit too late. She didn't get both her feet planted, and that was a good call by the referee.
Just kind of ran right into each other at the exact same time kind of thing. Okay, here we go, folks. Subs coming in here. Stover comes in as Little Bear has a seat. And also Bass comes in. Mills goes in for Trelia. Nice pass over here to Kennedy down this left side. Doesn't like it. Back up there to Blackbird Giselle. Those are a Stover. Stover's going to find herself wide open. Took her a minute. Got it to drop. Quick 2 points here from the freshman off the bench. 46-22. Ball thrown away. Going to end up in Kennedy's hand, but tipped away by Bass. That's a Mills Bass on the court right now. They're going to skip it over there to Stover. Doesn't like it with White Lance on her. Throw it down to Kennedy. She tried to get it back to Stover. Nowhere to go, but there's Stover with the steal. Tries to throw it up to Mills, but White Lance has her number. Gets another steal from her. And here comes Bordeaux now. Pushing on that right side. Finds Romero. Romero goes up. Nice quick shot off the glass. Gets 2 to drop. Winnebago lead being cut into 46-24 now.
Back.
There's Grant taking her time as she tries to go through the defender. Gets tripped up. Romero is going to get called for the foul. It's going to be the third team foul now here with 2:38 to go in the third on the Lady Warriors.
That's 4 fouls on number 1 there.
Romero, one of their main ball handlers, the freshman.
I think her last 2 fouls were kind of really tap fouls too, and the referees got her with those 2.
Inbound to Giselle Blackbird, kicks it around to Bass. Bass to Stover. Stover takes her time. Wanted to step back, didn't like it. Passes it up. There's Bass. She's going to drive in against White Lance, but White Lance poked it away from her.
White Lance flirting around with a triple-double.
All right, here we go. Number 2
Oh,
drives
nice
it
pass.
all the way underneath. That was White Lance, Adrian White Lance. Throw it down to Larvey, but mishandles it. Nice open lady underneath there. That's White Hat. Nice pass there from Adrian White Lance. Good eyeballs from the top of the key to find her under the block.
That was a crisp pass.
There is Giselle Blackbird. She goes up on that right side, off the glass, gets it to go, pushing the lead back up to 22 now for the Lady Indians. $1:50 to go here in the third. 48-26. There is number 24. Sets up for a 3 off the back iron. Cannot get to go. That was Whitehat that shot that one. Rebound by Larvey. Tipped away by Bass. Mills gets her hand in the passing lane. Throwing it up here to Grant. Grant's going to take her time. Walking the 3-point line. Doesn't like it.
Almost wanted it.
Nowhere to go. That is Whitehat standing there. Almost trying to poke the ball away, but is going to get called for the foul. That is now the 4th team foul here. $1:31 to go. Subs coming in for the Lady Indians. Grant comes out. Big Bear is in, and so is Blackbird. I love the energy from those subs.
Yep.
Nobody's hanging their head. Nobody's kind of, oh, man, me. They're just ready to roll every time.
They know they're get their time to shine. And as long as they're giving it full effort while they're out there, you know, it should be all good.
Bass down that right side, doesn't like it. Big Bear wants to set up the screen, forcing it down to Cleveland, who's in the game as well. Apologize. Oma Cleveland in there. Stover gets a hold of it. Good piece of defense there from Erin Whiteland. She is everywhere right now. Stover's going to take her time, lets it fly, cannot get it to drop. Rebound by White Hat down this right side. Bass picks her up, running with her. Nowhere to go. White Hat finds herself open off the back of the backboard. Should have been called out of bounds on the shot, don't you think? Because it hit the back of the backboard.
It could win either way.
It looked like it was deflected myself.
Yeah.
Under a minute now. 50 seconds to go here. 58-26. Winnebago up by 22. Stover taking her time. She's driving down that right side. Doesn't like it. Gets fouled. And that's going to be the 15th foul here on the Lady Warriors, which is going to put Stover, the freshman, at the free throw line. That foul is on number 24, White Hat.
That might be her 4th foul.
3rd they have up there right now. There it is.
One thing that I noticed that I really, really like for the Winnebago girls is that all the girls that are on their bench, they're all cheering and they're all supporting and they're all, you know, getting the defensive chant going. I mean, you just love to see stuff like that. That's what basketball is all about, and being a good teammate.
First free throw, no good from Stover. Great observation. You love to see it.
And
you love to see the energy.
And that is encouraging, especially if you have a group of young kids out there.
Second free throw, no good. Another rebound there from Erin Whitelance. Here comes number 2 now, Bordeaux. Oh, no, sorry. That's Adrian Whitelance. She drove it all the way down on the inbound. Tipped away from Winnebago. Going to stay right there in St. Francis territory. 35 seconds. 1 second difference from the shot clock. Looks like they're instructing them to go ahead and run it. Inbound coming. Larvey throws it down to Red Feather. Red Feather goes up, cannot get it to go, but that was Whitelance with the rebound and the putback. And it looks like she will be working towards that triple-double here. You said she has 7 points now?
7 points
get
and
2
12
opportunities
rebounds
here
now.
to 9. That was a nice shot by Red Feather, then a great offensive rebound from Erin Whitelands. First free throw
Nice.
up and good. Cuts that lead down to 21.
She's 2 of 3 right now from the line as well.
Second free throw
Nice.
up and rattles home. 31 seconds. No shot clock here for this possession for the Lady Indians. Bass, Cassidy Bass now has the ball. Goes over to Mills Bass. She's taking her time. Throws it underneath the Stover. Stolen by Whitelance. That's going to be her 3rd steal that I've heard just this quarter. 20-point lead for Winnebago. 15 seconds to go. Larvey has the ball. She's going to drive down the right side against Big Bear. Big Bear doing a good job. They're trying to throw it down to Red Feather, but Big Bear was all over the pass inside. Knocked it out of bounds.
Give a shout out to Channel 9 maybe. Channel 9 made it.
8 seconds to go. They're going to go underneath
Look.
to
Oh!
Erin Whiteland. She cannot get it to go. Oma Cleveland comes up with the rebound. She's pushing down that left side, taking her time on the right side. Sorry, throws it to Mills Bass.
Oh.
Cannot get it to go, and that's going to be it for the third quarter. Folks, Winnebago holds on to a 20-point lead, 48-28. They had a 22-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, Winnebago, they looked like they were trying to coast during that 3rd quarter there. It looked like I think the girls got within 10 or something like that, and then
It was around like 18. I think they cut it down. They got within 20.
got it within 20, and then Winnebago kind of picked it up. You saw a couple of the girls have to kind of slack a little bit on defense because of the foul trouble. With a 20-point lead, you know, I guess it could be okay, but you do want to make sure that the girls that you have out there, the rotation is all going full speed. So, yeah, I really like what I'm seeing from the Lady Indians today. I really think that St. Francis being down 20. I mean, it's kind of like you got to give it everything you got now. You know, give all the energy tonight. Next game is tomorrow, and so a 20-point lead. You really just gotta chip away.
Yeah, and a credit to St. Francis girls for coming out and playing some ball. I mean, I think they might have won that quarter as far as scoring a little bit more points and grabbing some more rebounds and forcing some turnovers, which is good to see for them. You know, they didn't get off to probably the start that they would have wanted to, but good to see that they're playing some ball now and kind of settling in.
I was going to agree with you on that one. I was going to say that I felt like St. Francis might have won that quarter there was no extra points scored, nothing like that, even across the board. And here we go. He's getting the game started. Hewlett with the steal up top, hands it off to Jolan. She goes up, cannot get it. Going to end up in Marley Little Bear's hands on that left side. Gets the 2 to go. But just in that right, they came out and played a great third quarter. St. Francis did. So even across the board there. Stolen away again by Joe Blackbird. She's taking her time, throws it down to Hewlett. Ball was tipped, recovered. There's Little Bear, takes her time, sets it up. Hewlett almost gets the rebound. Gonna ends up in Larby's hands as Big Bears, Little Bears back out there. Gotta be careful with those fouls as well as Jolan. Here's number 22, Brave, sets up, cannot get it to go. There's Jolan with another rebound. Runners out in front of her. Hewlett threw it up to her off the heezy as it rolls out of bounds. Good thing she's got that old Bobby Joe Aquanet hairspray on.
If she had Bobby Joe's Aquanet hairspray, that didn't hurt. But you better wipe that ball off, though.
7:08 to go here in the fourth. Winnebago still holding on to that lead, 22 points. Here's Joe Blackbird. Got to be careful with those fouls as she's trying to poke the ball away from Brave. Brave throws it down over there to White Lance as they get it down. Back over to number 22, Brave. She puts it up, nowhere to go. Here comes Joe Blackbird now on this left side, looking for the 3.
Oh, nice.
Puts her foot in the ground. She goes up
the
against the bigger defender, White Lance, and gets the 2 to drop. Winnebago trying to put it away here with these starters early in the fourth. 6:36 to go. Throws the ball up, nowhere to go. Stolen by Joe Blackbird. Here comes Winnebago. We are at 6:30 and ticking. Free throw line, stop, pop, cannot get it to drop. Almost rebounded by Little Bear, but knocked away. Going to end up in White Lance's hands, Adrian. But then here comes number 22 now, Brave. Hands it off, kicks it around. That's from White Lance on top, Adrian. Trying to get it over to Red Feather on the opposite block, but thrown away. Turnover from the Lady Warriors. Winnebago, another offensive opportunity. Fatigue might be setting in here for these Lady Warriors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Especially with the Winnebago's bench being so deep that the Lady Warriors are they just got to catch their breath, Number 44 though, having an outstanding game, picking up 13 rebounds in the gig.
All right, there's Trelia. She drives, doesn't like it, kicks it out to Hewlett. Hewlett throwing it back up top to Joe Blackbird. Poked away though by Larby. Stolen now by Romero on the hustle play with the left hand. Gets it to go. Nice hustle play there from Romero and Larby to trap the ball handler. 5:40 and ticking now. Winnebago still up by 22. There is Little Bear taking her time. Back up to Trelia. Trelia gets a screen from Cleveland. Cleveland looking around. They're going to throw Hewlett in this right corner. Hewlett, stop, pop, off the glass. Can't get it to go with their own offensive rebound. Dribbles, doesn't like it. Kicks it over there. Little Bear off this left side. She goes up through 2 defenders. Little hezzy sidestep there. Gets 2 to go. Is fouled and 1. Sounds like the foul is on number 44, Erin Whitelance. Might only be her second foul of the game, which it is.
And great job by Marley and Jolan, of not fouling and continuing to set the tone for their team. Yeah, it's a deep team, but those two, they're kind of the tone setters for their group here.
Great observation on that. 5:10 to go now. Nice pass down there to Erin Whitelance. The assist from Romero. I believe that's the double-double, correct? That was Erin Whitelance. She said she had, after that free throw, she would have had 8, so she's got 10 points and about 14 rebounds right now.
Yes, sir.
Trelia just taking her time, just enjoying life out there with the biggest smile. 5 minutes to go, pass from Hewlett, stolen away by Romero. Still playing hard for her team right now. She gets around down that right side. Nice pass underneath as they try to throw an extra one. Cannot get it. That's another rebound after a shot attempt from Whitelance. Ends up in Hewlett's hand. Hewlett's hand takes her time, throws it over there. Joe Blackbird taking her time, dribbling out that left side. She's going to go up. Little floater, can't get it. Ball tipped around. It ends up in Joe Blackbird's hand. She goes up, gets that 2 to go. Another offensive opportunity created from an offensive rebound. 4:20 to go here, folks. Winnebago with a 25-point lead now. Just looking to hold on and put this one to bed. There's Whitelance,
nice
great pass underneath over there to, I believe that is number 22, Brave. Everybody knew that she was looking for a shot. Nice, great bounce pass. Great fundamental bounce pass on that one.
3 assists. She's going for a...
Oh, tipped away there by Romero. What did I tell you? Romero is here to play late in this game. 3:55 now. Joe Blackbird taking her time. The ball up top. Cleveland setting the screen. They're looking over here. Stolen away by, I believe that is number 20, Rodriguez. And then the Little Bear on the swipe trying to get the ball. Gets called for her 5th foul.
Oh, MG.
What a way to go out, man.
Yeah, and great job by her. And like I said, Joe Long, as far as, just staying confident and continuing to play hard and continuing to carry your team with the defensive intensity and really those two girls are the noticeable ones that they go as their team goes, so just a great effort.
Yeah, great effort from those girls. A host of subs coming from Winnebago. The second team looks like it's going to finish out this game for them. Great job from the starters out here. But beyond those two girls that you talked about, and the rest of the starters all play hard for their team all the time. We know that. And then, but the other side of it is the story for me this evening has been this second team for Winnebago. The second team, Winnebago, came out and ran that 11-13-0 run that they had to kind of really push this lead up and really take off for the Lady Indians to find their offense.
Yeah, they brought a definite spark early in the game for the girls, because I think the first subs came in like at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, and Winnebago was down 4-3 at that point. All right, here we go, folks. Romero's poking away at that ball up there, almost getting a steal as Bass is in. Cassidy Bass goes over Stover. Stover, she's going to stop. She's going to pop off the front iron. There's Grant underneath on the backside rebound. I love the effort.
Great box out.
Smallest one on the court, still pulling down rebounds. She goes up, gets fouled, finds herself at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, she was in a perfect spot, too. As the ball was going up, she was right there on the block, like looking right up at her like, hey.
Grant,
Nice.
first free throw, good to go. So as a coach, when you guys talk about rebounding and those things, on a long 3-point attempt or a long shot on the right side, where's the ball always going to go? To the other side of the basket. So that's where your box out should be the most important on those type of shots.
Right.
Second free throw was good. 59-34 now. Winnebago still holding on to that lead. There is White Lance. She goes up, gets her own rebound, spins left now, cannot get it to go. Ends up in Stover's hands. She gets the rebound. She's pushing down the court now. Under 3 minutes to go here. Winnebago still with the lead. Stover with the stop and pop. Cannot get it to drop. Cleveland with the rebound. Was trying to throw it down to Grant underneath. Turnover from Winnebago. Here come the Lady Warriors. Pushing the ball up the court. That's number 10, Four Horns now. Oh, there's number 44. White Lance up against Kennedy. Little lefty spin. Cleveland gets the block. Apologies. Cleveland gets the block, but is called for the foul. So here is Aaron White Lance for the Lady Warriors. My MVP for their game this evening. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I would agree.
First free throw, no good. Another host of subs coming in for Winnebago. Let's see if I can keep up here, folks. Big Bear, Vargas, Milani Bass, and Giselle Blackbird, and Kyoma Cleveland. Aaron Whitelance looking to add to her point total of her double-double. Second free throw, no good. Giselle Blackbird gets the rebound. Here comes Vargas now on the outlet. Taking her time, senior, throwing it around, back over here to Blackbird. Nice bounce pass over here to Mills Bass. Bass trying to skip pass it over to Cleveland. Take their time. They're going to back it out there to Giselle. Off the iron. Cleveland with the offensive rebound. Nice little pass over to Vargas. Rolls in and out. Cannot get it to go. Ball was tipped around. Ref took a minute. It's going to end up in Lady Warriors' hands. Good piece of little offense there. Nice sharing the ball. Good offensive rebound.
Nice little head fake and bounce pass.
Under 2 minutes to go here, folks. Romero with the ball up top. Winnebago looks like they're switched to a man-to-man now. Taking their time. Calling each other out. Oh, nice drive over there from Romero on that right side. Gets two to go. She's been my second half MVP for St. Francis. She has been balling all evening after halftime to keep her team in this. Vargas taking her time. Doesn't like it. Romero all over her, not giving her everything. Here comes Mills Bass with a three. Cannot find it. Winnebago trying to hustle. Falls out of bounds. 1:41 to go here, folks. Winnebago now up by 23. $1:39 to go. Winnebago looking to close this one out here early. Do you have a player of the game for Winnebago that you want to bring up there, Coach Q, just kind of based on some stats? Maybe Chris wants to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, there's a number of girls that could be chosen for the player of the game. Like you have
Giselle Blackbird with a steal.
A first, a
She's going to
second.
take off right down with the left hand, gets it to go.
even a third unit you have out there for Winnebago, so you can choose a lot of those girls. I think with Little Bear and Jalan Blackbird's early fouls kind of limited them a little bit from what they really
Offensive rebound from
maybe.
Erin Whitelands added 2 points to her total tonight.
And that's 15 rebounds for the young lady there for number 44 for St. Francis. Incredible job, young lady.
There is Giselle Blackbird dribbling around, being poked away at is Mills, throwing it down to Big Bear. Big Bear,
Shoot that.
wish she would face up to the basket. There's Mills Bass, lets it go, cannot get it to go. Ball falls out of bounds. Great hustle from the two girls to try to save that ball right there, given all their efforts here late in the fourth quarter. 38 seconds to tick in, still waiting for an answer, Coach Q.
So
Doing a lot of talking, still waiting for a name.
I was talking, then I got interrupted. Sorry about that.
There's Whitelands underneath, kicks it back out. 3 up, cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Big Bear. All right, let's hear it, Coach.
All right, so
possession
what
here.
I was thinking, is number 1, Gianna Grant. She was the one that I noticed that brought a real big spark on that second unit come out with her hustle. She got a couple layups out of the deal. She got many steals and a couple of assists. She set up some three-point shots as well. I think that was the momentum changer at the beginning of the game. So I'll go ahead and she filled up the stat line too. With she was 3 for 3 from the line. She had about 5 or 6 rebounds, couple assists, and then added in 5 steals, along with I think she had about 6 or 8 points. So
I like it.
Player of the game.
Was working on a quadruple double, huh?
Yeah. She
I
said,
like
only
it.
if the coach played me more.
Let's not start that.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, that's going to be it for us here for the Lady Indians as they take down St. Francis Lady Warriors 61-38. Winnebago caught a lead early, held on, and really never let it go. And, I mean, a lot of credit there for the starters and also to the second team. Like you said, kind of the player of the game for our little crew up here is Gianna Grant, a big spark off the bench, but there was multiples of big sparks off the bench.
Right.
Yep. No doubt.
Well, for my players of the game for Winnebago, I would have to say that more or less it's Jolan and Marley that did a really good job of being good teammates when they were out of the game and cheering for the ones that came in for them and just getting back on the floor and continuing to play hard, continuing to bring it for their teammates and I admire that because it's a hard thing to do, being in foul trouble early and wanting to be out there and just staying out of foul trouble. The way that the game was reffed, that was a hard task, and they were able to. Unfortunately, Marley got her 5th, but for the most part, they came in, they did their thing, got the lead back up there, kind of won the fourth quarter. So kudos to them for being that way and responding like that, and just being leaders of their team. And then of course for St. Francis, I mean, Whitelands, what a game, and she's a good player, and kudos to her for never giving up and continuing to play hard. No matter how much they were down by, she just kept giving max effort. So definitely fun to watch her tonight.
All right, good to hear. All right, folks, I think that's going to be it for this stream. Tune back in as we're going to, I believe, start up a new stream. That's going to be the end of this one. The Lady Indians will play tomorrow at 11. St. Francis will also play at 11 right here in Winnebago, Nebraska. If you guys are around, tune on in. We will be back for that game. But with that, we are going to go ahead and sign off and get ready for the next stream. Thank you all.